back in ancient Hawaiian days, the kahili was used to represent royalty, and before they were just human beings, just standing representing royalty, but they've changed that into the featherwork. And what they did was they would grab various feathers from various birds and then create a kahili.
For this project, we did it two ways. We did the large kahili, and then we did the small kahili.
And the small kahilis are called the kahili pa'alima, so you just hold them in their hand because they're that small. And the two large kahilis that were made by the parents, one of them was named Ho'okahi ka Ilau Like'ana, which means wheel the paddles together. So that was representing how the parents worked together to create a beautiful kahili. And the other one was called Umia Kahanau, which means hold a breath, because it is a long process and you have to be very patient because sometimes it doesn't turn out exactly how you want it. So it just means that you don't give up too easily.
Our parents worked on these kahili for about 2 months in 3 work sessions. They originally planned for 8, but our parents were just really eager and they were really excited about it, so they finished it in 3.
As we made the kahili, each feather represents a prayer or like a small sort of token of your spirituality, what the Hawaiians call mana. So every feather represents a little bit of your mana, and at the end your entire kahili is comprised of your mana that you put into it. So every kahili has its own personality. Auntie Paulette was a wonderful woman. She sat us down, she took the time to teach us, she taught us the history from what she learned about making kahili. And she is probably one of the cultural icon of Hawaii, because she is one of the only people, I think the only person that still teaches how to make, one of the few that still teaches how to make kahili. And I feel that she is one of the people that is truly perpetuating our culture.
Yeah, because it was almost a lost art, and I feel like she is working really hard to perpetuate it and to make sure that younger generations, especially ours, learns it so that we can pass it on to our children and keep the culture alive in that aspect.
When you can apply what's been handed to you as a gift and be able to reach out and continue that gift giving, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
We're food chairs this year. We've been part of food committee for 3 years so far.
Biggest challenge for me is probably just making sure the lights are on cue, because without lights, Lūʻau is not possible, and just probably time management between school and Lūʻau.
The biggest challenge right now is just balancing everything. Pretty busy with school, sports, and Lūʻau, so it's just balancing everything.
I think it's hard making decisions for everyone in the club, especially big decisions to make everybody happy, but of course not everyone's going to be happy. So that's hard. It's difficult. Can't please everybody. I think what was difficult about this year is that we made a lot of interesting changes, yet positive for our club, and we just hope everybody can see that.
Parents do so much. They do so much for Lūʻau. Like, Lūʻau probably wouldn't even be possible without the parents. A lot of them actually fly up from Hawaii all the way to Oregon just for this Lūʻau.
They mostly help out the week of Lūʻau and basically just helping getting everything back into the containers and transporting it back.
They also help sew and like help take in costumes and stuff.
They do so much for us, like we have to do these tasks, but by the time we get there, parents already finish things because they just don't even want us to worry about it.
This year's theme is Aloha Aku, Aloha Mai. And to me that means just sharing aloha and being kind to everyone when you see them, regardless of what kind of day you're having, because you don't know who could brighten up your day. And just an atmosphere of aloha is a great atmosphere to be in.
Spreading the aloha is just, it's the meaning of Hawaii. It's what we always want to do, make people happy and have people come and view our luau and just enjoy themselves.
When you come to our luau, you just see there's just the sheer number of students that really care about sort of sharing this culture and participating and having fun at the same time, and just being there, I think, and being willing to put in the work. You just so much more dancers than you'll ever see at a typical luau.
It's just a great experience to be a part of, and I'm glad I'm part of the Hawaii Club to just put this on for everyone and make sure everyone has a good time.
Trying to save the jokes for the luau.
Yeah, can't give away our monologue early.
Would like to thank Auntie for giving us the opportunity, and also the NHOH board.
Yeah. And we'd like to thank the campus for all their support of letting us do this year.
I would like to thank everyone in the club, really, because without, dancers, there's no one to dance, and without luau board, there's no one to coordinate things, and without Auntie Edna, I mean, this would have never really started. So just thank you to everyone and parents and everyone that help out with this whole thing.
I think for all of us seniors, it's been a crazy 4 years. I mean, we're one of the smallest classes and one of the tightest classes, and so it's going to be really hard for all of us to say goodbye to each other. And so I think if I had to thank anybody, it would be the other people in the senior class. I mean, for all their efforts, for all that they've learned, and for all that we've shared with each other, and being able to have this experience together for the past 4 years, it's just been incredible. And I think we're never going to forget that. So I would like to thank the senior class. They're awesome.
Oh, video.